Alright, what's up everybody? Good morning. It is race day, and it's already gotten pretty interesting. We haven't even made it to the track yet. It is 8:16 right now. Usually our routine for race day, if it's a Sunday morning, to get up at 6 and try to be on the road by 7, no later than 7:30, because it's an hour and a half drive to the track. And we try to be there by 8:30, maybe 8:45, because practice starts right around 9, sometimes later than 9. Usually it's right around 9 though. We woke up at 7:30, so we woke up a half hour before, or a half hour after we were supposed to already be on the road, and we didn't get on the road till about 8:10. So the way we're looking right now, we're probably going to be rolling in about 9:30, a little later than 9:30. So hopefully they let us pre-tech and register and all that stuff. Just crossing our fingers, because we're way behind, so we'll have to see how it goes. Alright, so we just came off the track from qualifying. I was told that we have to start at the back just because we didn't make it here in time for registration. So since we didn't make it on time, I had to roll out last for qualifying, and I had to start last for the final, or for the pre-final. I can start wherever I finish in the pre-final for the final. It just sucks to kind of be a step behind everybody, but that's our fault. That's not, I mean, we're just playing by the rules, so that's fine. That's the rules, and we weren't here on time, so that's our fault. Realistically, I don't know where to gauge where I am, because I didn't really get a clean lap in. I went out at the back of the pack because I had to, and I just kind of made my mind up that I was going to just ride around, not ride around, but not race anybody, because I'm not trying to set a lap. My lap's not going to count anyways, so what's the point in me setting a lap? For me, it was just feeling, see what kind of lap times I could run. But when I went out there, I gave a gap to the rest of the field, and I thought I gave myself a pretty reasonable gap. It was a pretty big gap. By the end of the first lap, I caught up to the back of the field, and I was like, well, I'm not going to get a good read on where I need to be lap wise, because every time I give a bigger gap, I can't get that clean lap in. So I know where we need to be, I just don't know where we are. Feeling wise, it feels good. So hopefully we can just pass a bunch of people, and we'll see how it goes.
As time began to burn, like a startling sign that fate had finally found me, and your voice was all I heard, that I get what I deserve. So give me reason to prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean. Let the thoughts cross the distance in your eyes. Give me reason to fill this hole, connect the space between.
I'll be completely honest. I'm not sure how much footage I got of the final because I found out my memory card was full when I came off the track. What I usually do with these races is before every session, I'll turn my camera on early just so I have some kind of garbage footage. Sometimes I'm able to find little pieces in there that I can use, and also for whatever reason my camera is more likely to save that video if it's longer for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. That's just how it is. I have yet to figure out why it does that. I've had this GoPro for 2 years, or I've had both GoPros for 2 years, and for whatever reason it is terrible about saving footage. That being said, today was very frustrating. It all started off really bad just by us waking up late, getting to the track late, losing a practice session. It was definitely a day where we needed that extra session, just because I'm terrible at that bus stop. I can't figure out to save my life. Even the slow A turn that we ran last week, for whatever reason I do not as bad on that than the bus stop. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason the bus stop I'm just terrible at. We tried some things that make some changes throughout the day. Qualifying, I think I said it earlier, I just rode at the back because I knew I was going to start at the back anyways for the pre-final in qualifying, so I was still pushing, trying to run some laps, but I didn't want to interfere with anybody else's laps. So it's kind of hard to get a gauge on where I should be because I was running at the back. Pre-final went pretty well. I passed 5 guys, went from last to 11th. So it was kind of the running joke of the day. It was the first challenge, but it was definitely not to be, knowing how slow we were. Started 11th for the final. So I flew back to 12th, and I was pushing Joey Newsel. I knew our best shot to catch those guys was for me to push him, and we caught this group, and it was probably about 6 of them, and they had a couple scuffles. I think it was about 1 every lap of the first half of the race, and my mindset was just to push him. Basically, wherever he goes, I'll push, just hoping he would carve through traffic. And really, it was just so hard because it was side by side in front of us. So whatever line we picked, we might help them out like a half cart length. So if we push them, they might advance that much. It really didn't do us that much. Realistically, I probably should have ran a little bit for myself. Take advantage of different battles going on and try to pick off some guys, because realistically I didn't have the speed to hang with anybody. So if I could get in a group and maybe pick up some speed that way, that was really the only way it was going to happen. Because once that pack pulled away from me, it was all over. And then on the last lap, Dave and Riley got into it. They made a little bit of contact, and then Dave got crossed up, and then I think him and Keith hit at some point. I don't know. I just saw carts going everywhere. So I got 2 spots out of that. So really, I got a top 10 and I didn't deserve it. Didn't even finish top half this time, but yeah, it was definitely frustrating, but we kind of knew what we were up against. So it was a surprise, but not a surprise at the same time. It was definitely a reality check though, knowing there's a lot of work to do to get back to where we were about middle of the season. But there's 5 races left. Yeah, we got 5 races left, and we're sitting 5th in points as of right now, I believe. So the goal is to try to maintain that and maybe improve on it. So yeah, next OVKA race is next Saturday, so we'll be here for that, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.